What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So I want to talk about something very serious and very interesting. As we know, we all see the video surfaced of retired, legendary, iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, former pound-for-pound king, the man known as Money, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr. retired 50-0, 50 wins, no loss, and no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. Stood at 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Founder and promotional now of Mayweather Promotions. So, NBA, National Basketball Association, superstar, world champion, Kyrie Irving, basketball player who once upon a time played for the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James and won an NBA championship. Kyrie Irving then played for the Boston Celtics as he was traded because he no longer wanted to play with LeBron James, and we see why now. And then Kyrie Irving became a free agent, and he went to the Brooklyn Nets. He's born and raised in New Jersey. And he has ties to Harlem. His father, uncles, Rod Strickland from Harlem. Kyrie Irving is what he likes to consider himself a free thinker. He thinks outside of the box, considers himself to be woke. Kyrie Irving backed hip-hop iconic mogul, entertainer, and Kanye West, or formerly known as Kanye West. His name, he go by Ye now. And Kanye West wasn't happy with, the way a certain group was treating a certain group. And, he spoke out up against it. And Kyrie Irving, he put out, on his Twitter, a video that, he retweeted a video of a movie, that suggested oppression, okay, and truth in this movie. And you had the entire NBA go against Kyrie Irving. Shaquille O'Neal, who was the worst because Shaquille O'Neal says that Kyrie Irving wasn't smart. He should be suspended. It was a, non-smart move by, Kyrie Irving, to do what he did. And he should be suspended. But ironically enough, what Shaquille O'Neal didn't pay attention to is Shaquille O'Neal had so many business ventures that Shaquille O'Neal didn't realize and recognize that one of his partners in business ventures in a movie theater that he has ownership in and stake in, they played this movie and benefited from this particular movie playing. So while Shaquille O'Neal is blaming Kyrie Irving and pointing the finger at Kyrie Irving and saying Kyrie Irving should be suspended because of what Kyrie Irving said and because of Kyrie Irving retweeted this movie, it's ironic because Shaquille O'Neal, who said he should be suspended, his movie theater played this actual movie. So he benefited from this movie. Kyrie Irving didn't benefit from this movie at all whatsoever, but Shaquille O'Neal has. Okay. And then you have Charles Barkley. Not surprising that Charles Barkley speaks out against him. And many others, right? They speak up against Kyrie Irving. Floyd Mayweather last year, this has become a trend with Kyrie Irving since Kyrie Irving takes a stand and speaks his mind and lives his own truth. And many people can't live their own truth, right? I always say this. I'm sure people will watch this video that normally don't watch the sport of boxing or watch, the things that I usually talk about. But I always say this. People don't like the truth. This is why entertainment is at an all-time high, because entertainment allows you to escape reality, right? And so people like to live in Candyland, make-believe land where elephants fly. It helps them escape reality. And so with that said, here we have another situation where people just don't like the truth, right? And so Kyrie Irving speaks at least his truth, right? Whether it's to be the truth or not, it's his truth. And people are trying to tell him about his truth and what he sees. Freedom of speech is no longer free. And so last year, because Kyrie Irving stood out about taking a quote unquote jab, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to inject anything into his physical being, and people knocked him because of a game. Okay. If he's concerned with the, if he's concerned with the future, kickback is, consequences, then that's up to Kyrie Irving. Who's there? Who can tell him what to put in his body and what not to put in his body? It's ironic because sports don't want you to put any type of enhancements in your body to make you a better athlete. But this was given okay, right? And so with that said, from that point moving forward, Kyrie Irving was vilified. From the moment he wanted to be traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers and being with LeBron James, everybody got on Kyrie Irving for wanting to part ways. How could he possibly want to leave a situation like that with LeBron James and a championship situation? Well, we see why. LeBron James immediately spoke out against Kyrie Irving, and then we see LeBron James with this particular group supporting him. So it's no wonder why he did such, right? But then, so Floyd Mayweather, he stood with Kyrie Irving, right? And Floyd Mayweather, he said that, Kyrie Irving should be able to have his own freedom, speak his own truth, and nobody should be able to knock him, right? And so Floyd Mayweather stood with him. And so that particular video of Floyd Mayweather standing with Kyrie Irving and sending Kyrie Irving a positive message, it has resurfaced currently, today's time, because it fits, right? It fits with what Kyrie Irving is going through at this current time, right? And so you have another entertainer, mogul, actor, and in Isaiah Washington, who's played in multiple movies, okay? And shout out to my brother CHAMPSIDE for bringing this to, my attention. CHAMPSIDE did. CHAMPSIDE brought this to my attention, right? And Isaiah Washington, he's played in multiple movies, okay? And he's an independent black filmmaker, Isaiah Washington is currently, right? And he's stating that he's having a hard time getting the financial backing and just the backing overall to make the movies that he wants to make, okay? And shine a positive light on the African-American community. That, we always see movies where there's a negative depict of the African-American community or black athletes or whichever, right? But not so often is it talked about, is it brought to the light of the positive. So he wants to make positive movies and actually show, the movies that, and show the history of guys that did great things. He's looking to make a movie currently about a sheriff, a black sheriff, way back in the, I believe it's the 40s or something of that nature, so he wants to make a movie and depict, a positive light on that. And so Isaiah Washington, he takes to social media and he lets Kyrie Irving know, listen, you should get behind me and bring Floyd Mayweather with you to the table, and let's make some independent black movies and tell our own truth, invest in what we're doing so we could tell our own truth, and then we don't have to worry about anybody else trying to spin a negative light on us, right? Let's create our own lane. Okay, let's create our own truth. And he says, Kyrie Irving should invest and bring Floyd Mayweather to the table, right? Obviously, again, like I said, Floyd Mayweather didn't currently say anything regarding Kyrie Irving's situation. What that video surfacing and making its way through social media right now is an old video from last year regarding Kyrie Irving's situation from last year. It has nothing to do with this year and this particular situation that Kyrie Irving is going through, okay? But nonetheless, it's fitting, right? It fits for what he's going through once again, and that would be huge, right? And then Isaiah Washington, he put, a picture up of NBA players turning their backs on Kyrie Irving, okay? And not, standing with him, not voicing, their truth, right? Not standing with him at all, okay? And it's absolutely, it's terrible, So Isaiah Washington, he put a picture of Kyrie Irving, man. It's a very, very strong statement being made. It's James Harden, Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant, right? And it has commissioner of the NBA behind him, and he's holding a whip, and it's breaking. Kyrie Irving has on a jersey it says broken. Kevin Durant has a jersey on that says, instead of saying Nets, it says nuts. LeBron James has a jersey on, Lakers jersey, instead of saying Lakers, it says lames. Instead of James, it says lames. James Harden jersey says punks instead of 76ers. Okay. And Steph Curry jersey, instead of say Warriors, it says weakness. Right. And, Isaiah Washington, he says, Kyrie Irving, invest in me and my movie projects, and I will help both of our wealth building and bring Floyd Mayweather to the table with us. Okay. And then he put Baz Reeves. Okay, it's a movie that he's looking to make about, again, like I said, Baz Reeves is a movie about, a sheriff, back in the day. So, so he's encouraging Kyrie Irving and Floyd Mayweather to come to the table and, invest in black-owned, black independent films, which I think, would be huge. That would be huge, right? Now, it's one thing to say it. He was a law enforcer, Baz Reeves was, in 1838. He was born in 1838. He transitioned in 1910. Okay, and Baz Reeves was an American law enforcement official, historically noted as the first black deputy U.S. Marshal west of the Mississippi River. He worked mostly in Arkansas and in the Oklahoma Territory, right? And so he wants to make a movie about, a truth-tell movie about that, about Baz Reeves, okay? It said during his long career, he had a record of more than 3,000 arrests of dangerous fugitives and 14 that transitioned, right? So, he's historic, right? And so he wants to make a movie about that. And so this would be huge and a huge statement, right? And I don't know where everybody else is. Where is LeBron James spoke out against Kyrie Irving, right? Which is ironic, he all but condemned Kyrie Irving, Where's the Jay-Z's of the world? Where is, to stand with Kyrie Irving? And Kyrie Irving has made, $200+ million in his career or more. Kanye West, a billionaire. He was noted to have $11 billion. Okay, you put those, and then you start to add up and factor in the Jay-Z's and the LeBron James, who's now a billionaire, right? You put those things together, what they can do to the community. When you have this situation, all NBA players should be standing up. Kyrie Irving, didn't do it and say anything. He just retweeted something, and the whole world is against Kyrie Irving for retweeting something that's in movie theaters and on Netflix, and nobody's talking and mentioning that. Shaquille O'Neal had the nerve to speak out against it, but his movie theater aired this movie. You understand? So where's the punishment for them? So of all the NBA players, who is predominantly 90% black league, stood with Kyrie Irving and said, listen, we ain't playing until Kyrie Irving gets treated correctly. They're going to make an adjustment, but they rather go against the grain. They rather go with it than against it, right? And so with that said, this would be a huge, huge mark if Kyrie Irving and Floyd Mayweather came together and endorsed Isaiah Washington in black independent movies and depict what the truth of the black community. That would be enormous for them to do. But let's see if they actually come together. It's easy. We do a lot of talking, but not a lot of coming together. But let's see how it unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.